Hello from Ghent St Peter's Station, and today I'm going to the Gravensteen, the castle of the Counts. I say I'm going, we're going. From St Peter's Station, take tram line number 1 and get off when you see a massive castle. So the Gravensteen tram stop, maybe 50, 100 yards from where we are now, it was absolutely mobbed, but we've just come down a wee bit onto this bridge and it's just so much quieter and calmer, which I'm far better with. But what a beautiful castle. I keep expecting, or I keep getting reminded of that Peter Sellers Pink Panther film where he's trying to get into the castle over the moat. The castle was built in 1180 by Philip of Alsace and was the home for the Counts of Flanders until 1353, the year, not the time. Let the history begin. Tickets for the castle can be purchased online, and I'll put a link in the description to the website for that. You can also just buy them at the little shop as you enter the castle. There's an audio guide which is available in English, Dutch, German, French and Spanish, and for the hearing impaired there's a Visio guide which you can get in Flemish or International Sign, and that can be requested at the shop also. So when we arrived, I thought, for goodness sake, we're in a 12th century castle and there's people on their mobile phones, like what is that all about? But actually I forgot you get a free audio guide with your ticket, so that's what everyone's doing. We're listening to the audio guide. We paid €12 each, and so far, I mean, we've only listened to one thing on the audio guide, but it's worth doing, it's worth getting because it is pretty funny. So enough about me moaning about people on their mobile phones. Probably people moaning about this guy in a 12th century castle YouTubing. So up there is where they would have poured the boiling oil onto us unsuspecting people here, and we would be chips. I got to thinking about why things become tourist attractions and when that happens and how does that happen. Did Count Philip and his wife parade their castle off to anyone who would visit? Did they show off the latest mod cons, the fact that it was built from stone, that no expense was spared, that they had chimneys installed? Makes you wonder. The top bit of the castle. I don't know, is that the ramparts? I don't know. Are you enjoying it?
It's really good.
What are you enjoying most?
For the commentary. Walter is very fun. Commentary, I must admit. It just makes it come alive, because we've seen one or two walking about without the audio. I don't think you would get very much from it, to be honest, but I think having that is just really good. Well worth the visit.
Makes the history fun. I would say, because it's a big imposing castle and it's very high, there are a lot of steps, so you're going to come away with excellent thighs and calves. If you've got accessibility issues, it's not going to be work, which is a shame, but that's the thing with medieval castles. In this part of the tour, the audio guide describes some of the executions that took place in the castle, so if you're of a nervous disposition, you might just want to skip through. They're pretty unpleasant. Reeling in sight. It's a claim waiting to happen. A medieval claim. It's time for a medieval loo review. Nice view. And straight down. No toilet roll, no hair dryer. But fine. And now we're can't get out. Typical Lou review, I can't get out. In this room, an individual had been accused of some crime and was being tortured in a pretty grim way. I mean, there's no nice torture, I suppose. But the individual's friends kept coming in every day saying, hang in there, don't give in, keep going. And eventually the torturer gave up and said, I'm not going to get a confession out of you, and let him go. So that's a nice lesson. Be a friend. So we're back where we started. A little bit higher up than when we started, but here we are. And that was fantastic. I would say it took us about an hour, would you say?
Yeah, just
about an hour. So plenty to see if you like history. There's plenty of that going on. As I say, you're gonna feel it in your legs, but it's well worth
it.
coming to see. So we have finished the tour, and I would say give yourself an hour and a half.
Yes,
all
definitely.
In. That's before we visited the shop for goodies. But yes, if you're in Ghent, and if you like history, and if you like castles, and if you like walking up and down lots of steps, come to the Gravensteen. However, if you don't like history...
I'm not keen on history, but this was really good because they made it fun, which just makes it enjoyable. It's something a bit different to do, and I found it wasn't cold, hard, boring facts. Really enjoyed it.
Yeah, the audio voiceover is really, really useful, informative and fun, much like Tim's Travels. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you again soon on another video soon. Bye.